if you were sort of coming up as a musician with all the sort of technology, you know, say someone a bit younger than me, you know, sort of maybe 17, 18-year-olds who are just leaving school, going into that kind of world where there is so much in the way of distraction nowadays. How do you think you would have fared in that in today's world, you know, someone a bit younger than me?
Well, there's no more distraction now than there was 20 years ago. It's the same amount. There's still real life going around you. There's nothing. Yeah, there's not much difference really. And if you're going to be a musician, the best way to go about it, and the best way, if you want to be successful, is to focus. And I went to uni. I went to University of London to study music. I did a traditional music course that had electronic music as part of it, as in electronic classical music, that is. And I was focusing that. And when I was in uni, I just did loads and loads of gigs. I just joined as many bands as possible. And my whole life was about music. And the best way, it might sound a little bit too arrogant. The best way to get ahead in the music industry is to do music all the time. You know, and I've been asked this quite a few times actually, and I said, "How do you get to where you are?" I said, "Well, I can tell you what I did. Every time when I was younger, every time somebody asked me to do a gig, I'd say yes. Doesn't matter what it was, I'd say yes. So it'd be a jazz funk gig, I'd go, yeah, right. And it'd be a country and western gig, I'd go, yeah, okay then. And I'd say yes to everything. And that's the way to, the more people that you meet, the more chance you get another gig and make some more money. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. You know, just say yes to everything and just do as much as possible. And you know, if you throw enough mud at a wall, some of it is going to stick. So yes, that's how I did it. Just said yes to everything and didn't procrastinate. I just went ahead and did it. It's I joined bands for no money. I did sessions for money. I did some sessions for zero money. I just said yes, yes, yes. And I built this network of people kind of around me that I did a lot of work with. And through that, I became a professional musician.
Yeah, I can totally kind of resonate in that, like, whenever I feel like there's a gig coming up where it might be a good opportunity to kind of meet people and just sort of, because I'm not in a band at the moment.
Right.
And
why aren't you in a band?
Well, so I was in a band and it's a sort of longish story, but I couldn't.
No. Why aren't you in a band? You should be in a band. I know you're a very good guitar player, but you should be in a band. You should be in more than one band.
Thank you. Probably. No, definitely.
Yes.
I'm working
you should
on...
definitely, no, not probably. Definitely. You should be in a band.
Yeah.
And you should be in more than one band, because that's how you get places, is putting yourself out there, you know, as a musician.
I'm working on my vocals a lot, which is my other excuse. Sort of deciding whether I want to front something, because I feel like I really enjoy I found,
so you're procrastinating. You're procrastinating. Stop procrastinating. Just go out there and bloody do it. Don't think about it. Just do it.
Yeah. I'm. You have. You're saying all the bits that the part of my brain that I push to the side says.
Yeah.
Every day.
No, you should, because you should be out every night playing. You know, that's what being a musician is all about. Being out and playing music. You know. And if you procrastinate, then you're going to go, I might not do it today. I might do it next week. Oh, in 2 weeks' time. And then 2 weeks comes along. No, I don't want to. Just go out there and do it. That's the best advice I can give anybody, is just go out and do it. Just join a band, any band, and play pub gigs wherever you want. Just go out and enjoy yourself, and then maybe make some money through it. And that's how you get from that rung to that rung to that rung to that rung. You know, the higher you get up the ladder, that's how you do it. It's as easy as that, actually. There's nothing. It's not rocket science, you know. It's going out there and doing it. That is the only way forward to becoming a professional musician. Is that a good answer?
That's a good answer. Yeah. I mean, any answer where I sort of get somewhat grilled in the process, I think is probably a good answer.
I mean, you'd be surprised how many times people have asked me this, and I always give the same answer, and that's the way to do it. Everybody that I know in the music industry who's a professional, that's how they've done it.
Yeah,
and because it's to do with the people you know as well. You might know Jeff or Denise from two different sessions, and Denise might get you an audition with so and so, or Jeff might get you an audition with so and so. You know, it's all it is. It's just this network of contacts, and that's the proper way to do it.
Yeah,
the only way to do it, really.
So I got one last little question, sort of relating to that. So, for example, this somewhat relates to my predicament, but it will. I'm sure there'll be plenty of people it kind of resonates with, where. It's like I said, I'm working on my vocals, and I'm certainly not a natural singer, right? It's not. I sound all right, but
are you a guitarist or a singer?
By trade, guitarist.
Well, that's what you are then.
Oh, well, the thing is, I enjoy. It's
good to have vocals because, especially backing vocals. Yeah, if you being a backing vocalist as well as an instrumentalist is very, very handy. But are you a frontman?
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out.
Okay.
My sort of, obviously there's that little bit of you that's I'm worried about putting out some vocals because I think, it's not that great yet. And I'm a bit nervous about stepping into that world or even really trying to, because there's something quite sort of
have you got a vocal coach?
This is going to sound like I'm...
Or do you learn off YouTube?
A bit of both. I've had a couple of singing lessons. I need to...
Right. Because the best way to get on, especially if you don't feel confident about your vocal, is to get a good vocal coach, and one that specialises in rock music. You'd be surprised at how good you get. Just find one that is a good one, and within a few months, you'd be surprised how good you are. That's the best way to go about it. Because if you're not confident about your vocal, because you maybe don't like the way your voice sounds, or maybe you think your voice sounds weak, or whatever reasons, a vocal coach will make you sound better. And all the top singers in the world still have vocal coaches because they need the endurance. If you're out doing gigs every night, you need to know that your voice is going to be good on the third gig, on the fourth gig, maybe day off. On the fifth gig, it's going to be the same. And the best way to get that is to get a vocal coach, and especially if your confidence is low, that's the best way around it.
Yeah. I need to get on that. I will. I'll
stop procrastinating. Get a vocal coach.
I'll send you some. No, but what?
Am I busting your balls a little bit too much here?
No. Well, I know what's going to happen now is I'm gonna come out of this and be like, I'm gonna do it, and then I'll send you a video in like a month's time. You'll go, oh no, that's really bad. Like
no. See, it's the confidence thing again. A lot of popular, especially rock singers, they haven't got the best voices in the world, but they've got the confidence. They just go, especially with the ones who scream. You don't have to have a good voice to be able to scream. You need a vocal coach to be able to scream song after song after song, night after night after night. And then there's a technique involved with that. And vocal coach. They're worth $1 million.
Yeah. I'll hit you up when I've gone, and I'll let you know the results.
Do it.
Cool. Okay. Well, that bit of hopefully that little bit of me taking some much needed flack for not doing. Hopefully that will inspire anyone who's in the same, because I can rest assured there'll be other people, I'm sure, listening who are in that
Absolutely,
same. They just need that little nudge, you know.
I mean, I can see how that some people, you know, confidence is such a big thing. But it's like breaking down a wall, you know. Once that wall's broken down, there's no wall there anymore. It's, you know, and I know people, that's the reason. I know some amazing musicians who haven't gone any further and haven't pushed themselves because of the confidence thing, you know. But if you do push yourself a little bit more, sometimes that wall does break down.
Yeah. Breaking down walls is a good analogy. Yeah. I'll try and punch some down in the next few weeks and let you know how it goes. So yeah, okay, cool. Well, I mean, that's hopefully inspired some people, I feel. Myself, I feel a bit more.
Hopefully he hasn't put them off.
Yeah. You just see the statistics of the podcast just like take a nosedive around the 50-minute mark. Like, yeah, no, it's wicked, man. I do appreciate it, actually. I appreciate the
I mean, so sometimes people do need a kick of the arse, and especially if they're good. You know, I know you're good, and you obviously need a kick up the arse. Join a band.
Yeah. Get
a vocal coach.
I know.